Good evening, Sumo card fans. Welcome back to Mecha Man Cards. Tonight I wanted to quickly show you how to use Sumo Reference to score your Fantasy Sumo card game. So if you go to your favorite browser and just type in Sumo Reference, you see it pop up here. We'll click on it. It'll bring up Sumo Reference. We'll click on Sumo Reference. It'll come up to this main screen. Hopefully most of you are familiar with this screen. But what I like to do is then hit the Banzuke, and that's just to bring up your both your Makuuchi and your Judo wrestlers, so you can kind of see it all here at once. So let's take Tochinoshin for example. He's got a couple different ways to win, daily as well as non-daily. Let's go ahead with his daily, his favorite technique, as well as losing record winner. So if you go to next to Tochinoshin, you'll see his actual history of this tournament right here. He's 6-4 this tournament. So if you click on that 6-4, you'll bring up his entire record for this tournament. You'll see which day, if he had a win or loss, with the white being win, black being loss. You'll see which technique he used to win or which technique he lost against his opponent. And then you'll see his lifetime winning record over here on to the right. So for example, right, favorite technique, if he won using Yorikiri, so you'll see he only on day 5 and day 8 won using Yorikiri, so he would get an extra point on day 5 and day 8 because he did use that technique. For the losing record winner, you'll actually see over here in the far right corner, you'll see his lifetime record against each one of these opponents. And you'll see he's done fairly well with most of them. He's got a losing record against Hokuto Fuji, and then down here against Goeido, and then he's got a losing record against Takayasu coming up today as well. So if you click on this losing record 10-17, I'll just quickly highlight, you'll see over the history of the past basically 11 years of fighting Goeido, he's got a 10-17 record, and you'll see which tournaments he won in and then which tournaments he lost in. So you can use that to find out if a wrestler has a winning or losing record against an opponent. You also notice this Superior Senior, and it's like 1 point for each winning record of a Kasugano stablemate in Judo or higher. So let's go back out to the Banzuke. You can go back out up here to the top, hit Banzuke. That'll bring up the Banzuke as well. And then at the end of the tournament, what you'll do is you'll go, what you see over here on the left, you can restrict to a Heya, and so Kasugano is right here. Click on it and then just hit View Banzuke. And you can see all the Kasugano wrestlers, all the way from Jonokuchi all the way to Makuuchi. And so at the end of the tournament, you'll get a point for each one of the wrestlers that ends up with a winning record in Judo or higher. So in this instance, it'll be Tochiozan or Aoiyama, and you'll see Aoiyama already has a winning record, and then Tochiozan basically has a losing record. So those are different ways to use Sumo Reference to actually score your Fantasy Sumo. One other thing I will bring up is, let's go back out to the main Banzuke. Let's pull up a card here. Basically winning streak. Let's look at Takara Fuji. So let's go grab Takara Fuji. He gets 2 points for each 3-bout winning streak. So if you click on Takara Fuji's current record, you'll see he has 1 3-bout winning streak. So he would get 2 bonus points, non-daily bonus points, and you can add those up at the end. And so that's one quick way to find out if a wrestler has any sort of winning streak. And then you'll see different ones overcoming the odds. Some wrestlers have, if they win on certain days, you'll get a point. So you can come here again if you need to and see on which days they actually won. And you can score it that way, for instance, to figure out all the different scores that you have for each one of your cards. If you have any questions, leave them in the comments below or shoot me a quick message. I'll be sure to explain a little more. All right, good luck everybody. Hope scoring's going well, and find out a winner here in about 5 days. Thanks. Bye.